Hello again, it's me, Ali. Ian has asked me to do another class and I thought I'd make this one all about balance and strength. It's going to be quite a challenging class. It's going to look at how strong we are, how resilient we are, which means how we cope with things, and it's going to give you some ideas of how to cope. So we're going to start off thinking about our breath. We breathe all the time through our tummies, and last time we did all belly breath, feeling our tummy grow and feeling our tummy fall. This time we're going to do something called bunny breath, which can sometimes just get you calm if you're a little bit anxious about something. So I want you to take hand on our belly, take a big inhale to take a deep breath in, and then I want you to blow out through your nose, going like a bunny. We're going to do bunny breath. So breathing in and breathing out through your nose. See if you can do it on your own. So breathing in and feeling your tummy get bigger. Hold it. And then feel your tummy jolt as you breathe out through your nose. And see if you can control it. So out, 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 out. And relax. Have a go on your own. It's called bunny breath. And then I just want you to think about other types of way you breathe. Just breathing in, holding it and letting go. Just breathing in, looking around. And think about when you see people breathing. Harry Kane, when he's just about to lead England out, he quite often goes. Jess Ennis often goes. You often see Usain Bolt doing the same. So all these amazing athletes and role models actually use breath all the time. So I want you to think how you can use your breath when you're feeling slightly anxious, worried. So we've done that belly breath, breathing in and breathing out. We've just done our bunny breath, which is breathing in. The only thing I would say about bunny breath, don't do it when you've got a cold. It can get a little bit messy. Okay, we've been celebrating the NHS and all our key workers with drawing rainbows. So we're going to start with our good sitting, so get sitting comfortably. And then I just want you to bring your arms up. And then I want you to make a really nice rainbow with them. So I want you to breathe in, hold it, and breathe out, making the rainbow. Breathing in. And just bring your arms down, making the rainbow. Breathing in and breathing out with our arms out. Bring them down and just gently roll our shoulders. Put our hands by the side, uncross the legs like we did before, crossing them the other way. Making sure we're in our good seated position, finding that lovely straight back. Arms up, down, and on our knees, just like we did last time. Okay, and this time we're going to make our rainbow, but we're going to take it to the other side. So we're going to breathe in, and this time look over your shoulder, bringing the rainbow that way. Breathing into the center, and breathing out, making the rainbow the other way. Breathing in, and breathing out, twisting to look over your shoulder. Opposite hand to knee. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time. Breathing in, back up to center. Breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and then bring your hands down. So we've made a beautiful colour. Rainbow going this way. Rainbow going this way, rainbow going this way. Okay, colour is all around us. Bring your hands onto your knees, uncross your legs, and push yourself up to standing. Okay, so again, our mountain pose, so shoulders back, hands facing the front, lift those toes up and put them down one at a time. Good, and then just gently rotate those shoulders, taking them backwards, and then taking them forwards. Good. And then we're going to have spaghetti arms, okay? So we're just going to swing our arms one way and swing our arms the other way. Swing our arms one way, swing our arms the other way. You might want to take your feet a little bit apart. Making sure you're not hitting someone if you're doing it with them. Swing and swing and swing and swing and swing and swinging and swing, swing, swing. Okay, good. And just let them go. Should feel all nice and wobbly. Maybe give your legs a wiggle and whatever. And then I just want you to come all the way up onto your tiptoes to get your balance. Okay, we're really going to focus on balance today. Bring your arms above your head like a pencil and then come down very, very carefully, keeping your heels off the ground. If you can see mine, they're still off the ground, coming all the way down. Place the hand on the floor and then just step back into your table, okay? It would be rude if we didn't do happy cat, angry cat. So we're just going to drop our belly and look up. Happy cat, ate all the Easter eggs. Angry cat, obviously you didn't share your Easter eggs. Dropping your belly, happy cat. Pushing the hand, floor away. Angry cat, really reaching through those shoulders. And then just gently come back to a stable position or a neutral position, okay? Now, what I'd like you to do is take your leg behind. Doesn't matter which one, just one leg behind, okay? On its toes. Keep your hands exactly where they are and then lift the leg up into a balance, okay? Good. Making sure you're not tipping, imagining that you've got a book or a block. And if you want to, you don't even need to imagine it, you could actually put a book on your bottom. So lifting it up and then dropping it down, coming back to neutral. Send the other leg out behind. Lift that up, okay? Good. Look at the floor, get your balance, get your focus. Feel really, really strong with this. Good. Okay. We're going to make a little bit different. We're going to make a tiger. So send the leg out behind, keeping it straight. Lift it up so it's in line with your hip. Good. Opposite arm, if you want, take it out in front into our tiger. And you can either look at the floor or you can look ahead, whichever you feel comfortable with. Keeping your leg lifted, suck your tummy in and your arm lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower one, lower the other. Excellent. Take the other leg out behind you. Lift it up. Good. Get your balance. It's always important to get strong, feel strong, before you take on the next bit. Bring your arm out in front. Good. Lift it. Keep it lifted. Excellent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Superb. Give your bottom a bit of a wiggle. Okay? We're going to do that again. We're going to try something different. So you can stay with either of those two options. Option 1 with just your leg out. Option 2 with your leg and your arm. Or option 3, which is this. So send your leg out behind. Lift it up. You can stay here or you can take your arm out. Good. If you really want to feel and test your balance, bend your leg and see if you can reach round and grab it with your other leg. With your other leg. That would be possible. Grab it with your other hand. Okay? And just look forward on this occasion. Good. Release it with control and drop it down. Good. Send the other leg out. Lift it up. Stay here. Or option 2, staying here. It's absolutely fine. Option 3, bend the leg, send your hand to grab it, and push or kick your foot into your hand. This time, if you wanted to, you could look over your shoulder and see what's there. Or you could just stay looking forward. Drop it down and rest. And then just sit back into your child's pose.
or your mouth. And breathe. 1, 2, 3. Push back up to table, turn your feet under and just lift up into your dog. Good. Bend both legs and bunny hop through to the front. And then very slowly, coming all the way up, rotate those shoulders. Excellent. And walk it out. Okay, we're now going to do a different move called surfer. If you're doing it with a grown-up, they might know it as warrior 2, but we're going to call it surfer. So I want you to take a big step back and have one foot facing the long end of your mat and one foot facing the short end. I'd like you to put your hands on your hip and I'd like you to bend into that front knee and bring your arms out wide. You're surfing, okay? The Beach Boys are playing, okay? Get some surfing. Good, good. Get your balance. Okay, don't lean forward, don't lean back. You need to be centre, otherwise you fall off your board. Good. Hold it. Brilliant. Drop your elbow onto your knee and point to where you'd like to go on your board. Good. Really, really good. Imagine there's a straight line from your fingertips to your heel. Super. Come back up to surfer. Do a little bit of wiggle if you need to, or just stay still. Turn your front hand to face the ceiling. And then reach up to the sky, sending your other arm down your back, looking at your back heel. Brilliant. Super. Coming back to surfer. Wimble those hands down, and we're just going to lie flat, holding into a plank, and then all the way down onto our tummy. Okay, and then we're just going to paddle our surfboards. So, reaching forwards and then back, forward and then back like a breaststroke. Hand under your shoulders, turn your toes under, push back into your mouth and then back up into your dog. Good. Lift the other leg that was not at the front this time and bring it forward. Plant it down and come up into surfer on the other side. Now I'm on the same side only because I'm looking at the camera, but if I'd done it the other way, I'd be facing this way. Okay? And you're surfing. Think of the Beach Boys. I will send the soundtrack from Spotify if you want a link that goes with this flow. Good. Drop your elbow and reach over and then come back up to surfer and do a little bit of surfing. Oh, it's a bit wobbly on my surfboard. Flip over your hand, reach up to the sky and send the other hand down your back, looking at your heel. Good, really good. Come back up to surfer, windmill those hands down, step back into your plank so your bottoms are down and then lower all the way. Okay? This time I'd like you to do a little cobra and give me a wave. Checking you're okay. Over your toes, in to your downward dog. Step the first leg forward. Come back up into surfer. Good. Da, 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 da. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Change. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Change. 1, 2, 3. Change. Cool. If you want to do some more, do some more. I'm just going to hold mine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wimble those hands down. Step back. Drop your knees all the way down to the floor. Inhale into your baby cobra and give me a wave. Push back over your toes into your mouth and then into your downward dog. Good. Lift up one leg. Come forward. We're going to come into a triangle. So this time you've got one leg pointing to the short end, one leg pointing at the long end of the mat. Arms out wide, but you've got both legs straight and arms are out wide. Good. So you're a triangle. So if you can see me, I'm just quite tricky doing this, like this. Then I want you to reach forward as far as you can. As far as you can. Reach. And then I just want you to tip and come into triangle. And try and work out, if you can, look at the other person if you're in the room with someone, how many triangles do you think you're making? And imagining that you're against a flat wall, so you have to keep your hand and your bottom and your back and your legs attached at all times. So you can't do this. So come back up. Good. Excellent. Hands onto your hips. And I just want you to switch your hands around. So you've got one leg, your feet around. I'm not with it today, too many strokes yesterday. Leg pointing that way, the other foot pointing that way. Arms out wide. So reach as far forward as you can and then tip into your triangle. And either looking at the floor if you want or looking at your fingers. Good. Inhale, come back up. Superb. I'm just going to bring my mat round because I think you might see it better if I do this way. Okay, so we're in our triangle. Hands onto your feet, hips, and then I just want you to turn both hips in. Both heels in to the bottom. And then drop your knees, okay? Think about turning your hips out, your thighs out, and dropping straight down rather than sticking our bottoms out. So we're going to drop all the way down into our goddess pose. Then we're going to bring our hands to heart center. Keep them here or keep them, take them out wide and give me a wave. Good. Lift one heel up. Superb. Hold it, get the balance. Drop it down. Lift the other heel up. Get the balance. Drop it down. Lift both heels up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Straighten your legs. And step to the front of your mat. Okay, so we have a goddess. We tend to think of Greeks when we think of goddesses, the Greek goddess. Now we're going to do something from ancient Egypt, the Sphinx. So reach to the sky, hands to the floor, step back, and this time into a plank. Okay? Drop our knees, come all the way onto our tummy. Okay? Put our elbows under our shoulders. And then I just want you to lift up into your Sphinx pose. You can stay here, or you can come up onto your hands into this full Sphinx, looking ahead there. Good. You feel the stretch down your tummy. Make sure there's no pinching or uncomfortable feeling in your lower back, just above your bottom. Good. And go down. Brilliant. Your head on the floor in a little crocodile. And then come back up. I'm going to do one more round. So elbows under our shoulders and looking forward. Okay? Brilliant. Little baby back bend. Stay here or lift up into this full Sphinx. Squeezing your bottom, squeezing your glutes, your thighs, the back of your thighs, and making sure the top of your feet are still on the ground, they haven't come up. Okay, keep them down flat. And drop down. Good. Put your hands on the floor. Okay, push back into our mouse. Turn our toes under and come back into our plank. It's a strong practice. I said that's about balance. So our bottoms are straight. Good. We're going to twist and we're going to see if we can come into a side plank. Now you can drop your knee at any point. That's quite nice. So you're putting your knee for your balance and reaching up.
But there might be some people out there who are really quite strong and can do both. Or that could be something you work towards, whichever you feel comfortable with. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're coming back to our plank. Now we can have our knees on the floor like this, or we can have it like that. And we're going to say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're then going to twizzle to the other side. Up into our plank like that, or a plank like this, whichever you feel comfortable with. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Put your knees on the floor. And just step back into a really, really nice mat. Come back up. Turn your toes under. Bend both knees. And bunny hop into our frog. So you're facing this way. Hands together. Feet out wide, hip distance apart. You can have them up and you can have cushions underneath them if you want to support, or roll your mat. Okay, whichever makes it feel good for you. Pushing your hands together, elbows into your knees. Good. And hold it. Really, really good. If you want to add in some frog jumps, yes you can. All the schools I go to always want to do frog jumps. You know what they are. For those of you who don't, you can sit here quietly. But I can hear the rivets as I sit. Good. And you've had enough. Put your bottom on the floor and bring your legs out wide. Okay? So you're in that wide legged position. Okay? All I want you to do at the moment is just push on your thighs. So you're gently rolling the mat. Imagining they're sort of like a piece of Play-Doh and you're just rolling them gently out so it feels nice. Good. And then I want you to reach your hands up really tall. And then keeping your back really flat or straight. So if I show you side, this is what I mean, like this. I don't want you to do this. I want you to do this where you're reaching forward. Okay? So keeping your back really straight and flat, I want you to come as far forward as you can. Now you might come just to here, you might go all the way to the floor, okay? But I want you to keep your back forward. And think about your chin to the floor, and then creep your hands very slowly forwards. Good. Really creep them. And breathe. And you'll feel a stretch on the inner thighs down here. Cool. Some of you, if you do lots and lots of gymnastics, will be completely flat on the floor. Some of you will be up here. Some of you, like me, will be about here. Okay? It doesn't matter where you are. And then when you're ready, come back up. And this time I want you to take both hands up. And then you want to take your left hand and I want you to slide it down your left leg. Okay? I want you to look up at your right hand and I want you to think about bringing your right hand to your foot. And it might come to your foot. Okay? Mine does on this side. But what I don't want you doing is this. I want you really reaching up to the side and thinking about waving it that way. Think of that first rainbow that we did. Bring it all the way if you can. But if you can't, that doesn't matter. Coming back up. Good. And then just swap hands. So your right hand go down your leg, your left hand up in the sky. Look at your left hand and then bring it across to the other side. Okay. Really nice side bend. Good. Inhale, come back up. Brilliant. Bring your legs in. Excellent. Okay. Side on. Sit up. Gently bring your legs out into our boat, holding your hands in front. Good. You can paddle your boat. Imagine you're on that board. Paddle, 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 holding it straight. You can stay here, or you can straighten your legs, or you can stay holding them, whichever's good for you.
Pulsing is quite a nice feeling. Good. Think about rocking that boat. If you're with a partner and it's someone you know, as in your brother or your sister or mum or dad or someone who lives with you, you could hold hands together here and your feet could go and you could make a bridge. See. But only if they're self-isolating with you or in your house. Good. Hold it. Cross your legs and send the legs out in front. Sit up into our 90 degree, our staff pose. Our legs are out flat, our sitting up straight, and our arms are out. Good. And then I want to just lower all the way down to our back. Sucking our tummies in, keeping our feet flat on the floor, like you're going behind my sofa, coming all the way down. And then inhaling, and without rocking, I want to see if you can come all the way back up. Really suck your tummy in, all the way back up. Good. See if you can go back down. Think about strength, commitment. Holding it in, all the way down. Good. One last time, all the way back up. Sucking that tummy in, coming all the way up. Brilliant. Bring one leg in. Cross it over the other leg. Sit up nice and tall. And then with opposite elbows, I just want you to hook round and turn to look over your back shoulder. Keeping both feet on the floor, as in your bent leg, the whole foot is on the floor. So just lift up and turn. And use this as a lever to bring you round. Think about squeezing your leg in against your tummy, looking behind. See if you can take your back hand and float it up to the sky. And then take it back down. Good. Turn around to face the front and just swap legs. One leg over the other. Wrap it round with your finger, with your elbow, and sit up straight. And then turn to look over your back shoulder. Good. Lift that back hand up to the sky, keeping looking behind you, and then bringing it back down. Take it back up to the sky, and bringing it back down very gently. Good. Release the legs and give them a little bit of a wobble. Put your feet on the floor, and then very slowly, I just want you to go all the way down onto the floor. Bring your arms out wide. And I just then want you to drop your legs to one side and look to the opposite direction of your knees. So whichever way your knees are pointing, I want you to look along your arm the other way. Good. Really gentle twist. Making your body into like an S. Come back up to the centre. And just take your knees to the other side and look in the other direction. Good. Coming back up to centre and then bringing one knee in, giving it a really nice hug and sending the other leg out in front. Put your hands underneath your thigh and just lift it up. Holding. Okay? Keep it here. You might want to bring it even closer. You can bend your leg if you want, that helps. Or you can keep it straight. Or you can lift up to it. Whatever feels good to you. Let go of that leg. And bring the other leg in. And just give it a nice squeeze. Oh, such a nice feeling, that squeeze after all our exercise. Hands under our thigh. And lift that leg up to the ceiling. Good. Keep it here. Bend it and bring it in closer if you wish. And even bringing your head up, whichever you feel comfortable with. Good. Bring that leg in and send it out along the floor. Bring your hands down by the side. We're going to do the rock and jelly. So we're going to make ourselves into a really, really hard rock to begin with. So I want you to tense every part of your body. So your legs, really tense them. Oh! And your fists, and your arms, and your tummy, and your face. Make a really silly face. And release. And then I want you to do that again. I'm going to sit up, not so I can see you, but just so I can give you directions. Really tense your whole body. So really, really, really tense it. So it's really, really tense. So tense your knees, your legs, your feet, your fists, your arms, your shoulders, your chest, your tummy. Really, and release. And one last time, make a really stiff rock. And release like a jelly. And breathe. And then just close your eyes. And relax. Think of those colours that we painted at the beginning. The colours of the rainbow. And choose one of those colours. And imagine it all throughout your body. Every single tip of your finger. To the tip of your toes. To the tip of your nose. And then imagine a really, really lovely warm ball of coloured light in your tummy. Just sends warmth out to every part, making you feel warm, making you feel happy. And just say to yourself, I am strong, I am bold, I am kind, I am me. Think of one thing that you have done today that you are really, really proud of. And just smile to yourself, reminding yourself of that. And just breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Letting go of everything. Any thought that comes into your head, just blow it out and come back to it later. Let your body melt that warm glow into your mat or your floor. And begin to bring a little bit of flickering of awareness back into your body by maybe wiggling your toes. Just a really gentle wiggle with your eyes closed. And then maybe a little wiggle with your fingers. And then maybe taking your arms over your head and giving yourself a really lovely stretch from the tip of your fingers to the tip of your toes. And then just release it. And then maybe giving yourself another stretch. And you might want to breathe in while you do this. And then releasing it. And then bring one leg in and give it a hug. Bring the other leg in to join it and just cuddle your legs and your body, feeling the happiness and warmth that you've just created. And gently rock from side to side. And then fall whatever side you like, using your arms as a pillow. With your eyes closed, push yourself up into that lovely, comfortable seated position we started with. Our legs crossed. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands together at the heart center. And then just rub your hands really, 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 really hard together so they make them really, really warm. And then cup them over your eyes. As you bring them down, just blink open your eyes and bring them back to heart center. And then look, namaste. If you're sharing your practice with someone, look at them, smile and say namaste. Namaste. I'm not doing it with envy. But namaste. Hope you enjoyed the practice. Enjoy. We focused on balance, strength and resilience today. You did really, really, really well. Keep safe, stay strong. See you soon.